In the past we had affordable housing, but can it ever be again? In the 1950s, the average family spent more on clothes than housing. Today you'd have to buy a whole new wardrobe every month to spend more than you do on rent. How did this happen? It's a complicated story going back decades. One major factor is the sharp decline of social housing, which started in the 1980s with the right to buy. Secure, affordable homes were sold for a discount and not replaced. In the early 2000s, home ownership was moving out of reach. And as the number of social tenants halved, the number of private renters doubled. The housing market became unbalanced. Benefit cuts, rising rents and flat incomes have created more housing stress, especially for young and poor renters. Nearly 5 million households pay over a third of their income in rent. And nearly a quarter of private renters pay over 40%. It's worse in London and the South East, but affordability is now a problem everywhere. 1 in 3 low-income earners are having to borrow to pay their rent. Without the bank of mum and dad, many renters can't save for a deposit. And those really struggling can be pushed into debt or even worse, with eviction from private renting being the main direct cause of homelessness today. In the north, almost a quarter of all homes are poor quality. Not everyone has a housing problem though. Rising house prices have allowed wealthy homeowners to buy up more and larger properties, widening the gap between the housing haves and have-nots. Overcrowding and under-occupation are both rising at the same time. So, what can be done? Building more private housing will help reduce rents and the cost of buying. But there will need to be a lot of it to have an impact, and they need to be connected to jobs. To rebalance the housing market, we need a lot more genuinely affordable rented homes. And this is only part of the story. Making housing affordable again will also need action on income, wealth inequalities, and welfare. But it can be done. Housing was affordable in the past, and we can make it happen again. If you want to learn more, visit housingevidence.ac.uk and affordablehousingcommission.org.